teach Chinese, feel free to comment. Just comment and we'll start with pronoun questions again, comment over and over again. Okay.
I, on,
It's a deeper at the
O, N, R, yeah.
So if you yin, tian,
Yeah.
in front of it, that's wu an. Yes, wang, a, wu.
Yu,
So if we add yun,
Yun.
yeah. Cool. So there's sound that go in front of them. So there's
Ma,
fa,
Fa,
de,
Si,
zhi,
Zhi, Qi,
xi,
Xi,
ge, yi, or to form all of the possible combinations for by. Yeah, and they can go a long way with continuously. We'll get better and better at pronouncing them, and the sound will become more okay. Chinese characters, and we can, for numbers, we can do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for example, we can add month, 月, or yue, and then so that's li, bai, and for 2月, second week, then it would be 礼拜二.
So can you say the second week of January, Li Bai?
And so if we want to say the second week of February, we would say
第二个.
第二个 means the number 2. Wow, that looks pretty ugly, but that's okay.
Isn't there also
So if you're waiting in line for a restaurant and you're number 2, then you would be. But then if you're the second one in line, then you're 第二个. This can all get confusing. So if we go back to month, then this would be 4.
on the post itself? Oh, load.
Yes, it's going to be. There are 7 comments. 月 月 月
5月
6月 7月 and then GEU 9
9
10.
That's
So
different.
if we go from 10 onward, then it's 11 月. And if you're watching this and learn all of the sound much faster and better. 10. So if we go on to try to go to 20, that's 20. The first one is 2. 40.
And so if you said, let's just say 42 right here next. And so it's almost like you're saying 4 10s and 2 1s.
Yeah. It's bai, B-A-I, bu-I, bai. So, bai.
3 100s.
Yes. And 1,000, 1,000.
1000. So you can start combining these, right? Like
Yes.
1,300. 1,300.
Yeah, 1,300. So if you're buying dollars unit, or if
Oh,
that's one,
1.
or saying 13,500. And then, is there anything that you would like to go through? Computer words?
Ooh, how about this one? How about emotion?
Of what do we want to go through? Happy? Confused?
How about that?
Okay. So mood on its own means
心情.
yeah, 心, 心,
心 is heart.
yes, 心 is heart.
情.
情 爱情 I is love. 友情 which is friendship. And then
So-
like close relative family, so 亲情 is like the relationship like the between families. So if we go through happy, that's 开心.
开心.
Kai means open heart,
嗯
and that means happy. One thing you can,
不开心.
so
Closed
no
heart.
yeah, no open heart, which is 难过.
难过.
Yes, 不开心 is often used in sort of situation where you're not happy, but then 难过 has a sort of deeper emotion in it because there's a deeper feeling in there. And 不开心 is just like, oh, I just sort of factor in it. So if you're like disappointed in your grade, then you would say like 我有点难过.
生气.
生气. 生 means gas or energy. So you can, if you think
You're
about
releasing
animations,
energy.
yeah,
Releasing energy.
you
Angry.
probably see.
生气.
We could probably
难
Add
过.
emoji.
难过. Or is it sort of like only meaning if you have the two words together?
is difficult on its own. So if you're saying like this test is really hard,
太难.
or so if you're like going over the bridge is 桥, and 过桥 means like walking past the bridge. Yeah,
When you combine it.
true.
And that's
Yeah.
that's like a deeper sadness.
So 过 can also means like 过去, which is like past time. How would you draw confused?
Stars for the eye or something, or like
Oh, character may look a little bit more complicated here. 困惑 惑.
或
So 困 on its own can actually mean isn't normally used. Yes, Nest TV confused. Are doing that, it might be good to go through a few sort of like words like me, you,
yeah.
我, you, and then 他, which is kind of like they. So when you refer to other people, it's just they. It can be he or she. And then 很 or
非常
非常. 9 words like 我很开心, which means I'm very happy. 生气, which is I'm really mad. 我很困惑, I'm really confused. 很困惑. And if you want to ask a question like, are you happy, that sort of describe a question. So I would just put a question mark. Ma,
Simplified.
Which is horse. So you can ask Ma.
So how about if you don't know how they're feeling? So you want to say, how are you, what are you feeling? You're not saying one of the four that we've gone over. You're leaving it up to them to say whatever they are feeling.
There are a few ways to do it, which is 心情. 心情. And in this case, we then 怎么样?
怎么样?
怎么样, which is like, what's up?
心情怎么样? Mood? What's up?
Yeah. 心情怎么样? 他的心情怎么样?
The response is like 我开心.
我很开心.
我很开心.
Yeah.
我非常开心.
Yeah.
Do you want to 心情怎么样? So you're saying your, it's a possessive. So like when you're talking about mood is 我的心情开心, can you say that? 是开心.
我的心情很
Could you say the 开心 one instead? 我的心情开心.
So you could just say I'm happy instead of my mood is happy.
Yeah. Zootrox, I think once.
So are there any other questions around?
Like, how are you feeling? I'm feeling, and then we have options. How about like someone seems angry? That person seems angry.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Seems is like
Do I have to say hun every time I express a feeling?
add a sort of like descriptive word in front of the mood. So it's just like I'm a little angry. 有一点点.
So you always have to almost like describe the amount of the thing that you're feeling. Greater. 非常.
非常 I think is even stronger.
Stronger than hun.
Yeah. And so there's also.
And so if you're going down, you have 一点, which is a little bit, 一点点, which is a very little bit, right?
Yeah. 我有一点点生气. That's actually a pretty.
The connection is not quite good.
It doesn't look like I can help with it now. And hopefully the recording of this is still helpful. If you say 我生气, people will understand it, but grammatically it doesn't make sense. You need to like sort of declare how much of you are, which is I'm a little angry, and yeah. Just now you were asking, he's like they seem 看起来 is how you can describe like seems. So 看 is mean like get up. So but then when it's combined it's like seems. So and which is seems. I would say 你看起来很生气. You see, or we can say 你看起来
A little bit angry.
Yeah.
你看起来.
看起来 that's a
看起来.
Yeah.
Should we do the back?
We can
Should we throw one?
I do truly remember because they're just funny and it's easier to remember. But I think we do want to draw a line between like yeah
that's a very very like low. You look angry. So how can I say?
If you want to say you look angry, then yeah, we would say 你看起来很生气, which means you look really angry. So please tell us what time is good time for you, and we'll try to accommodate those times.
Yeah.
We're all time zone, and as long as it's reasonable and outside of work hours, we'll be like super down to do this.
Like a time that you can view more
Yeah.
often.
And we have a new person joining us. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, but I think your name is
Mobushar.
Morbusa. Hello.
The stream has been asking questions, like if they have things. So if you wanna, Lewis. Oh, OMG, I'm so late. No worries.
We're good. I'm good.
亲。
我很开心, which is 我很开心.
Oh yeah, I think it's fine.
我很好, which is my mood is really good.
我的心情很好。
Please tell me why your live stream is too slow. We're sorry, we're trying to figure that out too, and we'll quickly, but it can't do it quickly. I'll try to fix that next time, and I also hope that the recording of this live stream can be helpful too. So I don't think good. 我很好.
So people chat from all three. That's why we're like seeming to talk to people who are not in the conversation with you.
Fun for us to go through too. So 我是个
Mobushar and Zootrox will have a recording of this and we'll post it so you can watch that if that's better.
墨西哥人. And let me actually write this on top. That might be clear. I am or I is. So 墨西哥 is Mexico, and then is or am depending on the context. So if you're using it with like 你是, which is you are, 我是 I am, the name, Chinese name of your country, and then you can add it here. So if you're from China, you would say 我是中国, and then 美国, that's America, and then we could also do okay. 我是中国人. 我是印度人. 我是非洲人. 中国加拿大印度.
Keep going, sorry, I was just
Yeah.
listening.
Cool.
Is this correct?
Yeah, 很生气. So that would be 你 and that's perfect.
Awesome, Louise. You're killing it.
So one thing Matt has suggested was like, what's something, so that would be fart.
Louise, 谢谢, 不谢, no thanks
不客气.
needed. That would be probably really useful to have.
Yeah, Nest TV is asking if we have a Discord server. We currently or Slack. We're still trying to understand which one is better.
And so Nest TV is commenting from Twitch for the Facebook and YouTube viewers.
Yeah. Okay, back.
Louis asked, can you repeat that? I think the thing about the Discord. Wait. I guess you can respond a couple ways. If someone says thanks to you, you can say 不客气, which is you're welcome. Alternate that type of thing, 不谢. I think either works. I'm not sure if one is like more formal than the other. I would assume 不客.
And 谢谢你 means thank you. So no thanks. 不客气 is also no thanks, but it's like don't. So that's 不客气不谢谢谢 Yeah, so if you have any question about that, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, we're going back to farting. Fang means like let go. And P on its own actually means like P on its own, it can actually be impolite. If you want to refer to the butt itself, it's 屁股. But
Oh, it's like you're okay.
yeah.
And what was it, the one that you just wrote? P. This is the one that people would use if you were like a doctor and you were talking about the anatomy, and one part of the anatomy is the butt. You would
Yes.
say 屁股.
屁股, yeah.
屁股.
What some would say, or be like no way, or like not really no way, but oh, I just ate 5 bowls of rice. And I would be like, not be the, yeah, if you want to say bullshit in Chinese, you would normally say 放屁, which
放屁.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know, like, is it like if you were like pissed at, is there,
You could say there's a like friendly, jokingly way.
that's bullshit. How can I say that?
Really a complete translation of that's bullshit. It's more of, yeah, you're sort of just like addressing like, oh, or you could say, yeah, so you could say like, that's not possible. So if you say I ate 不, you add 不, which is no in front of it, then it's not possible. So if you say, oh, I ate 5 bowls of rice, I would say 不可能
不可能.
in different ways. So none, you could say 能量
Is no. Ka is like can, right? No.
Yes, in some way. So 可 you can okay or can do. 我不相信 is believe. 我不相我不相信你. I think this can be a pretty good like pausing point.
Yeah. Started with, was it numbers or did we do something before that?
We started with the pronunciations,
Pronunciations.
which are these.
The letters below at the bottom, the kind of blue letters, make up all the sounds you could possibly make with Chinese, or
Yes.
potentially very close to all of them. I don't know. Perhaps
Yes.
there's like some one-offs.
Yeah. So yeah. So all of these combined is all of the possible ways you can pronounce in Chinese. But for some of them, they don't exist. So you, for example, like there isn't Ji Fang that exists. So there are still
So
some.
not every combination exists.
Yeah, not every
That's all.
combination exists, but these are all of the combinations. Month, some of the numbers. So what is 100? 1000 is 1000. 1,000 is 10,000. And so, and then we went through
你开心吗? are you happy?
Yeah.
And then
Or 你的心情怎么样?
your mood is their mood.
Yeah.
他
And if someone asks you that question, you then can say 他的心情很好.
Yeah.
Their mood.
If you need the hun every single time, apply a quantifier to how much of something you're feeling. So if it's hun, if it's dian, itian is like a little bit, itian dian is a very little bit. So you have to apply like how much, like itian dian, kaixin, itian dian, bu kaixin. I'm just a little sad.
Yeah.
I'm just a little happy. I know.
No thanks, 不谢 and 不客气. 不客气 is more formal than 不谢, and I think generally I tend to use the word 不客气 more often. And we also and then we covered what's actually not possible. 不可能, which is not possible. 可能 is possible. Do is 可以. So 不可以 means like
I can't
I
do
can't
it.
do it.
I can't do it. Louis, doing directions would actually be really good for, I think, for our next stream. Is there, like, what time zone are you in? Is there like a time that works better, just so we can get a sense of like whoever's watching? Like, is it morning?
And also, if you do enjoy and find this when we go live, as we mentioned before, we're still trying to figure out what time is a good time. So if you let more evening, late night, then we'll try to accommodate it as long as it's outside of our work hour.
I hope it was useful.
Yeah,
And we will
hope it
see
was
you
helpful.
next time.